All right, this is a, and our vowels are? And this is? And those are? Okay, open syllable has one vowel. It ends with a vowel, and the vowel says it's closed syllable, one vowel, but it ends with a consonant, and the vowel says it's sound. All right, a syllable is a word or part of a word with very good. Okay. Try to stay together. At the end. Good. At the
one syllable word after one short vowel. It's spelled D-G-E.
no.
English word and then J.
Yeah.
E.
All right. I'm not going back to B because I don't want to do all of them because it would take too long. Okay. All right. Here we go. First word is open or closed because it ends with a, and the vowel says it's T. Okay. Once again, it says its name. X. Tex. Good job. All right, let's look at our review words. All right, let's look at our review words first. All right, these all have our short vowel pointers at the end of them. Let's read our first column in sloth mode. All eyes up here, please. Sloth mode, ready? Clear. Share. Twill. Dress. Gloss. Fuzz. Very good. All right, middle row. Once again, we have some short vowel pointers. We should know all of these because they're review. Ready? Last column.
Match, clip, judge, snack, fudge, clutch.
Okay. There's a word up there that's a noun that's really good to eat. It might be chocolate. It might be peanut butter. It is really, really yummy. What is it, Sophie? Fudge. I love fudge. Okay. All right. There's a word up here that you might find on the beach. Something you might find on the beach, Braxton. Shell. Okay. This is something that you might stay in if you go to a state park. Sometimes you stay in a cabin. Sometimes you stay in a tent. You might stay in what, Claire? A lodge. It's very similar to a cabin. It's just bigger. This is something that a duck might say if you step on its foot. Carly. Quack. Okay. This is someone who's in charge of, if you break a rule or a law, they might decide whether or not you need to pay a fine for what you did. Andrew? A judge.
Just like the Martha's.
All right, now let's see who might get this one. Might be a boy this time. Maybe. We'll see. This is something in a car. If you have a manual transmission. Ooh. Dax. A clutch. Good, okay? A lot of people may not know what a clutch is, okay? A clutch is if you have to, a certain kind of car, you have to have a clutch, okay? All right. This is something that might be on a mountain, and you'd have to be careful to not get too close to the edge. Friendly? Cliff. All right. And this is something that you might do in sewing when you're trying to either shorten some pants or fix a hole. You might need to use one of these to help fix that. Jordan Greason? A stitch. Good. This is something that you could find out in the playground, and it would be on the ground, but we know not to pick them up and play with them at recess. Harper? No. Braxton? A stick. So many times I say, put that stick down. All right. And this is something that a girl might wear, especially on Sundays or to school. Ella?
Dress.
A dress.
A dress.
And this is something that you might use to start a fire on the campground. Adeline? A match. And this is something you should not do to your sibling. You should not do this. What should you not do, Trinity?
Smack.
You should not smack anyone, should you?
My
Okay.
God, that's how I.
All right, this is something you might do with the TV remote or on your Chromebooks when you want to go to a different either page or channel. You might have to do this, Dax. Click. All right, this is something you might build with. When you were a little kid, you might build with this. Sophie? A block. Sometimes you get this on your shirt. You're not really sure why, but you're like, oh, I have on my shirt, and I have to take it off. Hannah? Buzz. Okay, and this is something really shiny. Might put it on my lips and have a little bit of lip. Friendly. Lip gloss. All right. Let's look at our new list now. We didn't do them all.
One more to go.
We had a couple more to go. That's okay.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Like one?
All right. Today, we're going to be talking about the letter Y. We've talked about one sound that Y makes, and that sound that we talk about with Y, with our card when we touch it, up at the top, our first sound, we say, yeah. Today we're going to do the second sound, and the second sound will be the middle touch, and that is I. What do you notice about all these words that have a Y in them. What do you notice? Jordan, do you notice anything about them? They say I, and where is that Y located? At the end of the word, okay? So, and if you also notice, every one of these words have one syllable, okay? So, at the end of a one-syllable word, a Y at the end of a one-syllable word is going to say I, okay? At the end of a one-syllable word, Y says I. All right, let's, in sloth mode, read our first column, okay? In sloth mode. Okay, here we go. Ready? Stretch that I out. My, why, spy, sty, spry. So you know when we say our vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y? This is when it's a sometimes Y, right? Because if you look at these words, do you see any other vowels? No. So your Y is the vowel this time. Every word has to have a vowel in it or it can't be a word. So these are the Y is the vowel in these words. Let's look at our second column. Ready? Slow sloth mode. Fly, cry, try, fry, dry, shy. Okay, good. Now we're going to go regular speed. Regular speed. Okay, ready? And go. Does anybody know what a sty is? Okay, it's a little sore that gets on your eye. Okay, you get a little sty on your eyes. It is really painful. You don't get them very often. I've maybe had one in my life. Okay. Okay, but it's a little sore that gets on your eye and it really hurts. Okay. All right, let's read this column as fast as we can. Ready? Shy. We have some shy kids in this classroom. Shy is usually when you don't talk a lot, okay? And you're just a real quiet kind of kid, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being shy, okay? All right. We're not going to mark these out today since they're all just kind of little words and it's a new lesson. All right, so new lesson today when we do our SRS, new lesson is going to be the Y. All right, let's get our markers ready.
So, will the Y go on the new pot? What does it say, name and date? Oh.
Still have our math on there from yesterday.
You left it on there from yesterday.
All right.
You can't put anything there.
All right, this is our last practice one before we have a quiz on it tomorrow, okay? All right. First sound. Our first sound is J, like in bridge. J, like in bridge. At the end of a one-syllable word after one short vowel, J, don't say it, is spelled. Really try to write your answer before me today, so make sure you practice for the quiz. Second word, catch. Catch. Can you catch the fly ball? Catch.
Fly ball?
Fly ball.
Fly ball? No.
It's like in baseball. Can you catch the fly ball? Same thing. After a one-syllable word, after one short vowel. is spelled.
C-C-A.
All right, next one, class. Class. Our class is in room 9. Class. And our last word today is a. A, like an apple. All right, our first word, badge. Badge. In Girl Scouts, you try to earn a badge on your sash. Badge.
Because I do Girl Scouts. It's super fun. We do fun. We do field trips.
Second word, catch. Catch.
Catch the fly ball.
Did you catch the ball? Catch. Okay, next word. You should know this because it was on our spelling list not too long ago. Grass. Grass. The grass was wet. Grass. And our last word, snap. Snap.
Oh.
The snap on her shirt broke. Snap. All right, our new pattern is Y. It equals I. So we're going to put Y equals I 3 times.
I'm so high like the one.
All right, and once again, this I says I at the end of a 1-syllable word. So anytime you see a Y at the end of a 1-syllable word, you know it's going to say I. Our practice words. First word, sky.
I'm still on the wood.
Sky. Second word, fly. Fly.
Wait, go hold up.
Can you fly in the sky?
No. Okay.
Third word, shy. She was very shy. And the last word is my. My. My house. So the nice thing about Y that says I, they're usually very short words because we know they can only be 1 syllable. Okay, we do not have any new words today. So we'll go straight to the sentence. Straight to the sentence. So I'll let you catch up.
There's no new words.
We do not have any new memory words today,
Or new words.
which is unusual. We usually do.
Oh, yeah. There's no
our sentence today, 8 words. So let's make our pops down here at the bottom and put an 8 in the middle. Yes, Finley. We didn't have any memory words today. Today is just looking at the review deck. Today is just looking at the review deck, and we do those in our reading block. All right, our sentence, first word is why. Remember, I'm going to make mistakes, so don't necessarily do it just like mine. Why did, are the first 2 words. Why did that fly? Why did that fly? Why did that fly land in my dish? Why did that fly land in my dish? All right. Why did that fly land in my dish? Why did that fly land in my dish? All right, we're going to do our cops. All right, we're going to start with our C for our capital letters. How did I do, Jordan? Oh, man, I keep forgetting to do that. Good thing I have that C in my cops. I know that W's got to go all the way to the top. Should be as high as my H, shouldn't it? All right, do I have all my capitals taken care of? Hannah? Oh, I shouldn't have had a capital right in the middle of my sentence, like dish. Okay, you're right. All right, dish. There we go. All right, we can check off my C. All right, was my order good? It made sense, and I had 8 words. Why did that fly land in my dish? I had 8 words. It made sense. All right, what about my P, my punctuation? I put my period there. Am I good?
Oh,
Trinity?
it's supposed to be a question mark.
Oh, I said why? All right, got my punctuation. All right, now checking my spelling. Braxton? Is everything good? What's wrong? Oh, I should have used my left-hand checker. I put a B, didn't I?
Yes.
Oh, silly Mrs. Sonia. Should have used my left-hand checker so I didn't make my letters wrong. Why did that fly land in my dish? All right, and we're good. All right, let me see your